Yo, what I'm gonna get in trouble for today? We are back, and the thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show No Filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I'm just good. Happy Taco Tuesday. Get your tacos ordered early. Find the best deals. Y'all know we love our Taco Tuesday. Shout out to everybody who is in the building. If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, and the other podcast platforms, what up? If you're watching me on YouTube Live right now on the YouTube channel, people have been inquiring about YouTube Live. It's my YouTube channel, same name, Flow Daddy Flow on YouTube. Go there, subscribe to the channel, and you can get access to the YouTube Live and kick it with us and the Breakfast Crew every Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. And then we also have our lunch crew show at 12 p.m. all Eastern Standard Time. I see everybody in the chat. Definitely, if you're listening on the audio side, we definitely would welcome you to come join us live on one of these days. You'll enjoy it. Everybody loves the lunch crew. The chat is always popping. Good vibes, good people, good day. What we got going on today? More Diddy and Jay-Z drama. It is never ending. I'm gonna go a little bit more into detail about what Jaguar Wright got going on with the her coming out to Cash Patel, and she's supposed to be telling him all about what's been going on with Clive Davis and the freakiness they've been involved in. Also, Jay-Z and Diddy more proof that they are wasn't seeing eye to eye for a long time. And I was one of the first people to call that out back in September. I did a post. I remember it went viral saying that I don't think Jay-Z and Diddy are on speaking terms, or that they're not Jay-Z is not fooling with Diddy. I did a post on that. It went viral back in September, and everybody was like telling me I didn't know what I was talking about. And as time went on, we got more and more proof that Jay-Z and Diddy are not in cahoots as far as this is concerned. And anybody that wouldn't realize that doesn't know Jay-Z or doesn't know anything about how they live. And once Diddy went down, I don't care how cool they were. Once Diddy went down, Jay-Z wasn't gonna fool with him. And I knew that just from common sense, but I also did some digging and got some information that Jay-Z and Diddy weren't really speaking. I just put it out there. And now we got more evidence that Jay-Z is throwing Diddy under the bus and making sure he come out smelling like roses, and he want to make sure Diddy smelling like poop. What are friends for, right? Back in the day, you just never know. I'm gonna go into that. Back in the day, how they were friends, and then this is what you get. But real quick, before I go any further, I want to make sure to anybody who subscribes, I appreciate you. But I've said this a million times, and I'm trying. Maybe if I say it more at the beginning of the show, more people will catch it. If you have an issue with it playing on your device or anything like that, please email the host of my podcast, which is Buzzsprout. And their email for support is support@buzzsprout.com. I repeat, support@buzzsprout.com. You'll see it in the show notes, the link. I can't respond to fan mail, so all I can do is read it. So if you don't put an email in it or anything like that, I don't know who's saying it, and I can't even talk to you. So I try to put these reminders out And I'm gonna try to periodically keep saying it because I really do want to help. And I know Buzzsprout is a great company. One thing about it, if you do have an issue, they are one of those companies that email them, they will get to you, and they will not stop communicating until your problem is handled. But usually it's just a couple of steps that they have to explain that some people might not understand the process of putting the exclusive content on their device or whatever the case may be. But Buzzsprout is very helpful. So I repeat, email Buzzsprout, support at buzzsprout.com. I can't help in the fan mail. I read the fan mail and I try to address it on the actual show, but they don't have a way for me to like reply or text within that fan mail. So all I could do is read it. I don't know who's saying it unless you put your email address in the fan mail message. So I just want to be clear. If you have any issue, email Buzzsprout, and the contact is in the notes. I can't help anybody in the fan mail. It's good for me to read, and I can take fan mail messages and read them on here. If you want to say something about a story or just make a comment, I could do that, but I can't help you because I don't know who's saying it, and I can't reply. So I just want to get that out there because I saw somebody yesterday put in the fan mail that they were able to see the exclusive content the day before, and then the next day they were having issues. And they asked for help in the fan mail, and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know who said that or anything, but like I said, just email Buzzsprout. They'll be happy to help you, and I appreciate you subscribing, which is why I make sure I try to tell you where to get the help, because I know how it is when you pay for something. We ready to listen to it right then and there, and I want you to hear it. So it's not me that's controlled by Buzzsprout, and they, for the most part, nobody really has issues, but the couple people that have, all they have to do is email Buzzsprout at support.com and they'll be okay. But I just wanted to get that out there. I normally make that announcement at the end, but I'm thinking like maybe some people aren't getting it at the end. So I just wanted to make it at the very, 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 very beginning. So Diddy and Jay-Z. What was that old school song? That's what friends are for, but they are not Jay-Z looking out for himself, like I already knew, and anybody with common sense would know that Jay-Z is not about to go down with Diddy if he can help it. So let's get into a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and everything in between. So if you didn't, I don't know if you saw The Breakfast Club, but there was the lawyer, A$AP Rocky's lawyer. Now, this is just more proof that Jay-Z like, Diddy, you're not gonna, I can't help you, bruh. So A$AP Rocky's lawyer was on The Breakfast Club. And he said a lot of things, but one thing that he spoke on that they one thing that they spoke on was the situation where Diddy asked him, which is A$AP Rocky's lawyer, Diddy asked him to represent him. He was looking for help. And, you know, after the A$AP Rocky trial, everybody looking at this lawyer like he is the truth. Joe Tacopina. That is A$AP Rocky's attorney. And after the work he did with A$AP Rocky, got him out of that case, people were really thinking like, wow, he could have helped Diddy. But he did not help Diddy. He turned down the case. And why did he turn down the case? We're going to get into it in this article. And the reason why he turned down this case shows even more why is more proof that Jay-Z and Diddy are every man for themselves. So the article comes from Complex Magazine. It's entitled A$AP Rocky's attorney says he declined Diddy case because of allegiance to Jay-Z amid rift. Article by Jose Martinez. Okay, so article reads, ASAP Rocky's attorney Joe Tacopina revealed during his appearance on The Breakfast Club that he was asked to take a look at Diddy's sex trafficking and racketeering case, but he turned it down because of his ties to Roc Nation and Jay-Z. So let's stop right there and break that down. So you don't have to be a rocket science to realize if Jay-Z and Diddy were, let's say, cool or still working together, Jay-Z wouldn't tell his lawyer he couldn't work with Diddy or Roc Nation's attorney. It's Jay-Z and Roc Nation's attorney. But when you get into this article and you see and you read between the lines, this attorney basically is saying, I turned down working on Diddy's case because Jay-Z told me not to. Because we all know if Jay-Z would have told this attorney, which is Roc Nation's attorney, which is Jay-Z's attorney, if he would have said, go ahead and help out my friend Puff, the attorney would have gladly did it. But as you can see right here, he says he turned it down because of his ties to Roc Nation and Jay-Z. That's not a reason to turn it down unless there's more to the story. Let's continue. He went on to say, I represent Roc Nation. A lot of people in ROC I'm very close with. Tacopina explained at the on the show that Jay-Z and Roc Nation, Desi Perez, who's the most amazing boss ever. These are his words. He said, Jay is amazing. He said, Jay Brown, all of those people are just like, they are really special people. That's sort of family to me, and I don't think they see eye to eye with P. Diddy. That, my friends, is a lawyer's way and a nice way of saying Jay-Z wants nothing to do with Diddy at all and wants no ties to Diddy. And I'm bringing this up because if you remember, and especially if you follow me on social media way back in September or November, early November, I did a story about Jay-Z looking out for himself and he not helping Diddy, and it's every man for themselves between those two. And I was so early on that take. This is at the time when everybody still thought Jay-Z and Diddy were cool and super cool or whatever. So when I had that take, people were coming down on me crazy. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Jay-Z and Diddy friends and this and that and da-da-da-da-da. And then just like mostly all the takes I'm first on, I have to sit back and wait for months and months and months to go by for everybody to catch up with us. Now they're catching up with us. I said this in September. That Jay-Z was going every man for himself, and him and Diddy were going to throw each other on the bus or whatever it would take for them to beat these allegations. So it goes on. Charlemagne actually interjected and asked Tacopina to repeat what he said about the non-existent relationship between Diddy and Jay-Z. Charlemagne brought up how people assumed Jay and the disgraced mogul were friends because they took pictures together. Now, this is the part I kind of disagree with, but listen to what was said, and I'll tell you what my take on it is. So everyone, in quotes, Charlemagne said, everyone wants a picture with, the lawyer said, everybody wants a picture with Diddy. At one time or another, when they went to the party. This is Tacopina saying. He goes on to say, but when things got real years and years ago, he appeared to gesture that Jay-Z wanted to keep distance from Diddy. Now, I believe when Jay-Z was taking those pictures with Diddy, back in all those Roc Nation brunches and all that, I believe they were cool. I believe it wasn't until the Cassie situation is when Jay-Z started to really distance himself and separate himself from Diddy. And it may have been a little bit before then, because Jay-Z probably, I'm sure, was reading the tea leaves, and he has access to information. Being a 2 to 3 times billionaire, I'm sure he has access to information that we might not have. And so he probably knew it was on the horizon. But I don't believe it's been years and years since Jay-Z started separating himself. I think he started separating himself maybe about a year ago, in my humble opinion. Tacopino, as you might know, he served as A$AP Rocky's attorney during the assault trial where the rapper was eventually found not guilty. Which was like, what was this? That was last week, right? Was it last week or was it the week before? I think it was last week. Following his acquittal, the lawyer said Rocky and Rihanna joked in the courtroom that they were going to name their next child A$AP Joe. So everything was peaches and cream in the A$AP Rocky, Rihanna, Rock Nation, lawyer world. And we can't say the same about Diddy. Tacopino said he and Rocky had 1 minute conversation before coming to a decision that they would reject a plea deal of 180 days behind bars. And A$AP Rocky was facing a maximum up to 24 years in prison if convicted. Now, we all know the outcome of that is he actually got off. He beat the case. And you have to have a lot of confidence in not only your innocence, because you can be innocent and still be convicted. We know that in this world. So it's not only just having confidence in that you're innocent. A$AP Rocky and Rihanna had to have confidence in this attorney. And he went on to win. And so you can see why Diddy would want this attorney. Diddy want to beat his case. And Diddy probably looking at his attorneys, even though he is the coach behind them, but he's probably looking at his attorneys like, my attorneys aren't good as Tacopina. Because if you look at the track records, if we take all of our opinions about what we feel about Jay-Z and all that, let's take that out of it. Let's just look at the attorneys. If we were to compare, let's say, Jay-Z's attorneys who handled the Tony Busby lawsuit, which he was entangled in with Diddy, the way Jay-Z's attorneys, they got that dismissed. However they did it, they got it dismissed. I don't know exactly if anything went on behind the scenes. Who knows? But the fact remains, they got that dismissed. Then you look at Tacopina, who represents Rock Nation, which is another Jay-Z attorney. A$AP Rocky there was a lot of circumstantial evidence and a lot of surveillance that could have pointed to a guilty verdict in some ways. I'm not saying he was guilty. I'm just saying the evidence could have easily been looked at 2 different ways. But that attorney, another Rock Nation / Jay-Z attorney, beat that. And then you look at Diddy's attorneys, and they over there looking like the amateur hour. And so whether you read this article or not, you're pretty sure that Diddy's looking at Tacopina and looking at all the Jay-Z's attorneys getting these cases dismissed, and he's sitting there scrambling and scraping and nothing's going well. Of course he wants the attorney. It wants Jay-Z's attorneys. But according to this attorney, Jay-Z said, hell no. Jay-Z said, no. You are not about to represent Diddy and get me all entangled in it. I'm trying to separate myself from Diddy. So I just thought that was very that was eye-opening because we had a lot of things before that went on that led us to believe that Jay-Z was saying screw Diddy. But screw Diddy, no Diddy, huh? But we see more and more. If Jay-Z, if you can't tell that Jay-Z saying screw Diddy at this point, ain't nothing else. I can't bring any more evidence. And so on the subject of screwing Diddy, and throwing him under the bus or just putting him in his place, however you want to look at it, I want to talk a little bit more about what Jaguar Wright and Cash Patel got up their sleeve. I talked a little bit about it yesterday, but I really just brought it up to make you guys aware of it. I didn't really go into detail in the article, but I want to talk a little more about the situation and what's going on, because whether you agree with Jaguar Wright or not doesn't really matter, because at this point, she's in position to give information to basically the top of the FBI. And that can't be good for Diddy. Might not be good for Jay-Z, but we know for sure it ain't good for Diddy. So I said, let's break that down a little bit. This subject needs a little more attention than what I gave it yesterday. I just got another Buzzsprout email, fan mail. I hope they listen to this episode so they can get so Buzzsprout can take care of them. So this article was by Sports Skeeta, written by Marzia, and it's entitled "Jaguar Wright is planning to alert FBI Director Cash Patel of new information about Diddy and his mentor, Clive Davis." So before I get into that, I wanted you to hear it out of Jaguar's mouth. I actually wanted you guys to hear this yesterday, but we ran out of time. So let me pull it back up, and so we can hear her word. Here we go. This is Jaguar work
to do. And after talking to my good friend Paperwork today, it looks like there's some things that I need to make sure that we alert Cash Patel's office about. We think it's of great concern. And I'm sure Mary Flynn would agree with me. She knows how dangerous Diddy can be, and with Clive Davis being at the heart of it all, I'm sure that makes it even more egregious. We got serious work.
So that is that was Jaguar Wright speaking on her eventually meeting with Cash Patel, you know, the FBI director. So she's not playing, and this is probably the most exposure I've seen Clive Davis get as far as being behind a lot of this mess. He has been able to escape accountability, like pretty much totally. Nobody really talks about him. You don't hear much about him in the media, and he's been able to kind of just fly underneath the radar, when a lot of people are saying, well, if he's the mentor to one of the biggest quote unquote monsters right now, which is Diddy, I mean, some of the stuff that he's been accused of recently, I can't even say out loud. That's how crazy the Diddy situation is getting. And we're not paying any attention to his mentor. Well, now we are. So Jaguar Wright is planning to alert the FBI. So the video I just showed you, a video of Jaguar Wright claiming she had planned to alert FBI Director Cash Patel about new information regarding Sean Diddy Combs and his mentor, Clive Davis, has recently been making the rounds around X. That's the interview I just played for you. We all know Diddy is on trial, and this video was posted on X yesterday, or February 23rd, which would have been Sunday. She said she had plenty of work to do. Now, she brought up Mary Flynn, and it's unclear who Mary Flynn is. However, we do know who Clive Davis is. Clive Davis is one of the most prominent American record producers and A&Rs in history. He is also caught up in a lot of conspiracy theories and a lot of, should I say, people feel he has a lot of blood on his hands. All the way back to Whitney Houston, her passing the infamous note to Brandy with Clive right there. Many believed and many speculated that Whitney was about to write a tell-all book, and Whitney was also warning Brandy that she was in danger. To this day, Brandy says she would never say what was on that note. Well, Clive Davis, a lot of people looking at him and Ray J when it comes to Whitney Houston and all type of other mysterious situations. However, in 1994, he co-founded Bad Boy Records with Combs under a 50-50 partnership. A lot of people didn't know that. And they really didn't make noise about it. It wasn't out there. We knew Clive Davis gave Diddy a deal when a lot of people, Diddy was so down at that time. People were surprised at how did he get this major, I don't know, I think there's been speculated like $50 million deal or something he got with Clive Davis, but a lot of people didn't know it was a 50-50 partnership. Nobody knew Clive Davis was a 50% owner of Bad Boy. All we knew was Diddy. We didn't even know any partners, let alone it being Clive Davis himself. And they went on to sign several artists that we all know: Notorious Big, Faith Evans, Mace, The Lox, Carl Thomas, and a host of others. Now, it's unclear with this new information that Jaguar has, but if we know Jaguar, it ain't gonna be that she saw Clive Davis jaywalking. It's not gonna be some new information saying she saw Diddy littering. It's gonna be something explosive. We know that. And how do we know that? If we look at Jaguar Wright's other claims that she put against Diddy. And we'll go into that. The article goes on to say, this is not the first time Jaguar Wright has spoken up against Diddy following his arrest in September. In an October 2024 interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar Wright dubbed Combs the evil devil, adding that Clive Davis and Lucien Grange, which is, the CEO of Universal Music Group, who Drake is in the middle of a nasty back and forth with right now, they allegedly have been protecting Diddy's wrongdoings for years. Jaguar Wright, and I quote, "He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucien Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry can continue to rip it apart," Jaguar claimed. So, not only Clive Davis, she's bringing Lucien into it, which a lot of people have said that Lucien Grange and Clive Davis have been the ringleaders behind all this nasty, trifling, toxic industry stuff that we've been dealing with. But for some reason, Clive Davis and Lucien Grange, they get no smoke. All the smoke goes to Diddy, R. Kelly, Jay-Z, all of the artists. And then they're mentors of these artists, the people who have the most control of the industry have been able to skate. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe those days are coming to an end. Because now it's new sheriffs in town. And Cat Williams started a movement that has so much momentum, it ain't stopping no time soon. And now the bigger names who have been hiding and been able to skate, now y'all being brought up. So now we getting everybody. Yeah, we calling out Diddy, R. Kelly, Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, all of these. We calling out everybody. But the difference is now, not only are those people getting held accountable, but now we starting to call out the big dogs. The Clive Davises, the Lucien Granges, and there are more. It wasn't like that last year or the year before. There's no way Jaguar would have even had the chance to tell an FBI director about nothing about Clive Davis. It was a different time, but those times have changed. So, as we continue, another explosive claim by Jaguar. And to be honest, I don't know how this one got past me. Y'all might have heard this. This next claim, don't ask me how, but I didn't hear about this. In that same interview, when she said that he was the demon that they all put in place for this, she claimed that Davis was Diddy's greatest teacher. A great teacher who allegedly taught the rapper how to commit the crimes he is now accused of. In another interview with Real Life Productions in December 2024, she dubbed Combs a harmful influence for 30 years, urging the music industry to stop enabling people like him. And then she went on to say something that I don't know how the heck I missed it. She also claimed Combs was allegedly diagnosed with HIV, accusing the rapper of knowing about his diagnosis, but not disclosing it to anybody. I can't confirm or deny, but that's a heck of a claim to throw out there on somebody. Again, I can't confirm or deny, but I didn't even know Jaguar Wright had put this out about Diddy. I didn't hear, I don't know where I was at or what I was doing, but I didn't even hear that she said he was diagnosed with HIV and didn't tell people. She went on to say P. Diddy had the opportunity like everybody else. You know what's wild about that? He didn't stop. He didn't stop doing what he was doing. And she went on to say how many dudes are running around undetectable because of Diddy. Wow. So then you add then the fact that Anthony Rico, Diddy's attorney, also quit around all this same time. Diddy is beyond cooked at this point. Jay-Z won't let him use his lawyer. And like I said, we can say what we want to say about Jay-Z, but if we just speak on the facts, his attorneys are kicking behind compared to what Diddy's attorneys are doing. Diddy's attorneys look like high-priced public defenders to me. And like I said, that could be because they're listening to Diddy and not doing what they know best. But all I can say is the work that they're putting out. And the work they're putting out look like public defender work. And that's what Diddy get. Hey, look, I ain't feeling sorry for him. So as we move forward into the Enterprise letter is less than 2 weeks away, maybe even, like less than 2 weeks away. And the Enterprise letter is going to detail everything Diddy has been doing. It's going to detail how his business has operated illegally and who has helped them. They recently got access to the iCloud and all of Diddy's devices, which has opened up a whole nother can of worms, which we got to talk about in a second. And I got to take a quick pause to shout out the people who are making it possible for me to be here right here, either on your phone screen or coming through your speakers. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about our most recent subscribers who understand that subscribing to this podcast and supporting this podcast is about preserving the truth and only the truth. If you don't get that, then you don't get this podcast, because that's what it's about. And like I've always told y'all, I'm not a salesman. I don't give you sales pitches. I've never been that type. I believe that my followers, my listeners, my supporters are very intelligent, and I can just explain to them what's going on. And I've been like that from the beginning. I don't sit up here and sales pitch you to subscribe to my channel. I tell you why, and why I tell you what I need and why. And why are the subscriptions important on this podcast? Because they allow me to speak up for us no matter what. Once you take and depend on corporate dollars, the truth gets blurry, because now, like I told you before, I can't call for a boycott on Walmart if I'm taking money from Walmart. I can't call for a boycott on Target if I'm taking money from Target. But guess what? If I'm supported by my people and only my people, I can call out anybody we want to call out. And that is my dream. I want to be able to call out whoever. I don't want anybody corporate money, because you might be on the chopping block next. So I don't want your money. We gonna rock and do our own movement. So I want to always make a big deal and shout out my subscribers every day, because it's bigger than a subscription. This is preserving the truth. This is people who listen and appreciate somebody who's putting their neck on the line and bringing us the truth. And we gonna support that guy, because the other people, they don't want to. But if they do support, they want me to change it up, not talk about this, not talk about that. And I ain't going for that. And the people who follow me and support don't go for it either. So let me shout those people out for keeping this podcast going. Delana G, she subscribed. Appreciate your $3 donation and subscribing to this podcast. You won't be upset or mad about it. You're gonna love it. Erica, thank you for the subscription, $3 subscription. Susan DeSandy, thank you for your $3 subscription. You will have access to all the exclusive content, plus support this page. And like I told y'all, I have exclusive access. I've been granted to the Diddy trial. the actual inside the courtroom. We will have a correspondent and everything. I will be able to tell y'all everything, even down to what the back of Diddy's head looked like. And that's going, and at that point, that's when the subscriptions are going to go up. And so I told everybody, all my day ones, make sure y'all subscribe now. And so you can get the subscription and be locked in. If you like me and you're trying to keep it tight, just get the $3 one. But I do want to special shout out two special people who actually gave more than the minimum $3. And number one is a person by the name of True. This person has been following me and supporting me since 2 years ago. This is really probably my first ever supporter in this game. And this supporter has seen me fight for my people all the time. And so the people who know me, they don't hesitate to support me because they know I fight. I got 500,000 followers. I could get corporate money from every corporation you can name to say I want to promote their products, but I know what that comes with. And if I got to sit in front of this mic and talk about fluff stuff and I can't bring the truth, I ain't going to want to do this. So I got to build my subscriptions because I'm not having no corporation tell me what I can say and can't say. So anyway, thanks for True. She actually, and then not only 3, she gave a $4 subscription. So True, round of applause for True. It was only $3 and you gave 4. That's what I'm talking about. Preserving the truth. That's all it's about. This ain't about just subscribing because I'm just looking for your money. I could get the money from big corporations today, but I already know what that come with, and I won't want to do this if that's the case. I won't. All I care about is being able to speak exactly what we want to speak about. I don't care about the money. You can't pay me $1 million if you're going to tell me what I can say. You can keep your $1 million. I'm good. Because there's value in being able to come on here and say what the hell we need to say. And last but not least, Romina. She is actually the subscriber of the day. She gave $5 subscription. So everybody clap it up in the chat for Romina. I'm assuming Romina is a female. If not, I'm sorry. Romina gave $5 and it's only $3 minimum. And she took it upon herself to give 5. That's somebody who gets it and understand that this subscribing to this podcast, this is our podcast. This is the people podcast. We want to preserve our word. Just like I had one of my listeners put in the fan mail or send me a DM that she wanted to make everybody aware about what's going on February 28th, the blackout. And I came right to my platform, read about it. I didn't even research the blackout yet. I didn't even know much about it. But I know all my listeners stand 10 toes on real issues. So I don't even have to worry about what it is or whatever. So I read through it, skimmed it, came on. And the next thing I know, a lot of people are jumping on board. I can't tell y'all to black out and boycott stuff if we taking corporate dollars for them. So screw them. We going to support our own podcast so that as we grow 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, we not going to need none of them. And we're going to be able to meet right here and talk about whatever we want to talk about. And we're going to be able to boycott whatever we want to boycott. And we're going to call out any business that ain't taking care of us. Why? Because we taking care of us. We don't need them. So once again, shout out to all the subscribers. I have my subscription link in the notes of my YouTube, post. And then if you look in the notes if you're listening to it on Apple and Spotify or one of the listening apps, the subscription for Buzzsprout subscriber link is in the notes. Please hit it. I'll shout you out and we're going to continue to get on here and talk about what we want to talk about. Because I'm probably the only podcaster or YouTuber who really don't give a rip about the money or about corporations or about celebrities. I was a celebrity at 22 years old. I didn't even give a damn about it then. It don't mean nothing to me. I like real people. I like real connections. So I'm the right one for the job. You ain't never got to worry about. You see TikTok ban me because I was standing up for Luigi Maggioni. I left him right then and there. You ain't hear me crying about him. Most people, they lose 350,000 followers, will be going crazy. You know why I didn't go crazy? Because if you're going to ban me for telling the truth, screw you. I'm not about to be on there crying and telling TikTok to everybody follow me now and follow me again. Nah, if I can't say what I want to say, screw you and your app. Because I'm real about this. Like I told people, you ain't a real truth teller if you ain't been banned somewhere. I wear it as a badge of honor. I didn't get banned because I was inciting riots. I didn't get banned because I was giving hate speech. I didn't get banned for none of them reasons. I got banned because I educated our community about jury nullification and how that is scaring the crap out of this system. And if you don't know what jury nullification, let me tell you again, jury nullification is acquitting someone like Luigi, whether you care what he did or not, because you know he's standing up for people who have been done wrong by that same system. That's in a nutshell what jury nullification is. When you can't convict the guy because the jury won't convict him because they feel like he ain't wrong, no matter what evidence you present, because they feel that he's standing for something that we all believe in. And that's how healthcare system is destroying our people and just getting our money and taking our money and not giving us no system. So if you want to ban me for that, goodbye. I'm not kissing your behind. And so, like I said, if you know a truth teller that ain't been banned, they ain't a real truth teller. You gonna get banned somewhere, somehow, because I'm pushing the envelope. So, matter of fact, speaking of Luigi, definitely gotta bring you everybody up to speed on what's been going on with Luigi. If you know, that is the person who is accused of killing the CEO of United Healthcare, the same United Healthcare that was denying 34% of all claims. That is more than 1 out of every 3 claims. A lot of those claims where people needed that health coverage to survive and they died. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people died who have been paying their insurance their whole life. But when they needed their insurance, they were denied at a 34% clip. Let me remind you how aggressive that is at denying. Insurance like Kaiser Permanente denied at around 8%. 8 to 10%. United Healthcare was at 34%. So do you know how many people had to look their loved ones in the eye and say, we can't afford this coverage? So now they gotta, now they're not here no more. Hundreds and thousands and thousands. So yeah, hey, I don't want to see anybody die. But if there's a reason why nobody is crying over this CEO, it ain't his fault. It's the whole health industry fault. Because y'all want to prop that death on a pedestal, and hey, it is what it is. Like I said, we don't want to see anybody die. But you also can't ignore the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people who were unfairly denied because you just want to be greedy. Not only was United Healthcare denying people at like 34 to 33%, they were actually coming up with AI systems to help them deny more. I don't think y'all hearing me. They were already denying 34% of claims. They were putting together AI systems to help them deny more than that. They didn't think the 34% was enough. And then next thing we know, their CEO, somebody pops a cap in his back and he's gone, and they expect all of us to be shedding tears and crying and crucifying whoever may have did it, and that ain't the reaction they got. They got a public outcry where everybody was saying, well, shoot, they denied my grandmother a wheelchair. How could you say she don't need a wheelchair? She need one. They denied, another person said they denied blood transfusions or whatever for my uncle or grandfather, and they eventually passed away and died. Why nobody feel sorry for them? Because why? Because we ain't millionaires. So we just supposed to take it. And for once, we all stood together when the Luigi's whole story came. We all stood and said, you know what? We ain't with that no more. We know the game that y'all playing, and I don't like it. And now they saying we don't like it. So if you want to ban me for saying that, for letting the world know what's going on, for letting the world know that United Healthcare has lost $65 billion, somewhere in the range of $50 to $65 billion has been lost by the United Healthcare since this happened. CEOs are taking their pictures down. They don't even want people to know that they're a CEO. Then the new CEO of United Healthcare coming out talking about, well, in light of recent tragedies and the way the public is feeling, we are going to now approach claims with more compassion. Wait a minute. So it takes one of your CEOs getting murdered. Now you want to approach claims with compassion. Y'all see this game they run? So why didn't you approach claims with compassion before? You just want to take our money until we say enough is enough, and then now you want to switch the narrative and try to suppress information. And even to the point of, did y'all know that Luigi Maggioni's attorney has still not been sent all the evidence that they have so that he can properly defend himself? I bet there's a large number of people listening to this that didn't know that. And you know why you ain't know it? Because they don't want you to know it. They're trying to do everything they can to fix this case because they want to set a precedent that we gonna continue to screw y'all over with these healthcare packages and healthcare claims and denying it. And we're gonna try to prosecute Luigi to the fullest extent, make it look as bad as we can, so don't nobody else want to step up. But it ain't working. It's too late. We already united. And I love it. I had four or five straight videos on Luigi before my account on TikTok got banned. I had 4 or 5 straight posts that were all hitting 1 million views, just educating people on what was going on. I wasn't telling anybody what you should do, what you shouldn't do. I was just giving the information. And so many people were rallying around me. You got to remember, when I posted about Luigi after everything had blew over, nobody was posting about it. My original post was, y'all, what happened to Luigi? Why is nobody talking about it no more? And I broke it down. That hit 1 million. Then I came back and told everybody about jury nullification. That hit 1 million. Then I went and said how Bill Maher was being sent to try to tear down Luigi's name in some comedic way. That hit 1 million. And by the time my 5th video came, I was scrolling on TikTok. I didn't have any violations. I had a perfect account. I was scrolling on TikTok and they said I was banned. And I said, all right, well, good. Because now instead of one show, I'm going to do 2 shows. And in those few hours I was spending doing all those damn TikTok videos, I said I can take those 2 hours and do another 2-hour show. And I could talk about Luigi in any other case and spread the word of what the hell going on for 2 hours now. Screw a 2-minute clip. I done graduated. Thanks, TikTok. Because my message still lives on. Because guess what? If you look in my chat, if you look in here, look in there, you're going to find my TikTok people. Because at the end of the day, the followers that count are the followers who really follow you and support you. And guess what? I might have had 300 and some thousand followers on TikTok when you look at the numbers. But the real followers is the one that's came over to YouTube or came over to Instagram or came over to Facebook. And them the only ones that matter anyway. So I ain't never sweated TikTok or what happened. It was a blessing in disguise. Because when I compare the value I get out of talking for 2 hours and going over these cases and talking to my lunch crew, talking to my morning crew, talking to my real ones, it don't even compare to me making 2-3 minute clips all day long on TikTok. Now, don't get me wrong. I miss the people because I always miss my people, but I don't miss no damn app or no system that don't want to hear the truth or want to try to suppress the truth. One thing about it, I don't have to tell y'all I'm the realest one in this podcast YouTube world because y'all know it. Y'all see it. They see it. Other podcasters, other YouTubers, they see it. Because I proved it. I didn't cry one tear when I lost almost 400,000 followers on TikTok because I'm really about truth. So if you ban me or do anything or get mad at me, and this don't go for just TikTok, this go for the people on Instagram, people on Facebook, anybody that got something to say, anybody mad at me for telling my truth can kick rocks with flip-flops. But the ones that love the truth and come and gather and we all tell each other the truth of what's going on and it's real love, that's what I'm about. I'm not about numbers. I don't need 300,000 people. I'm good with 1,000 real ones. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of people in this game. They want to be famous. I was famous at 21, 22, 23, running around. I did that, and I ain't like it then. Because that ain't what I'm about. I'm about realness. I keep it too real. So when I was approached for that crazy mess, I was approached for crazy mess when I was in the industry. But guess what? Every single time I say, get the hell out of my face. I was the same person y'all see now. I was the same person when I was a signed artist on Floyd Mayweather and running around with 50 Cent and traveling the fucking world. I was the same person that you talking to today. I didn't give a damn who you is or who you was. I love you. I respect you. But my truth coming out. That's why I added no filter on the title. My True Blues came up with the title. I would have never even named the show after me. That's how humble I am. I didn't even think of naming no show after me. But I asked my supporters when they kept telling me to make a podcast, I said, okay, so what we gonna call this podcast? And I put out a poll for my true supporters. My true supporters named this show. The only thing I did was I added no filter because I want to let people know when you come in here, you got to be grown. And that's why when I start out every show, I say the thoughts, views, and opinions are shared on the Flow Show. No filter are for educational, entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. I ain't trying to be something I ain't. I never will be. And then I named it No Filter. So you know when you come in here, ain't no filter. So if you come in here asking me, why did I speak on this or why did I say that? Well, that's your fault. I told you this is no filter. Not a little bit of filter. Not a piece of filter, No filter. And so to everybody who subscribe and all my listeners, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, because y'all allow me to come here and speak candidly and make me comfortable to do so. And as long as y'all doing that, I'm going to keep doing it. So shout out to everybody who even told me to do a podcast when I didn't even think I would ever do a podcast. People don't even know when I started this journey, I didn't even want to put my face on a video. When I first started my TikTok, it was just clips. I was faceless. I put my face on it to help pick up the pace on growing the channel. And then it turned into this. So I never wanted to be famous. I still don't. I just want to bring the truth and talk about what we want to talk about. So I appreciate y'all for letting me rant and for keeping me fed, because y'all be sending me some good lunch money and lunch food. So like I said, y'all, I just want to let y'all know I appreciate all of y'all. Continue to do it. Please subscribe to the podcast if you can. I'm going to continue to bring the truth. I will be live in living color on the Luigi case. All access. Same thing with Diddy case and what else come on. As always, I love y'all, and I'm out. Breakfast crew, what is up? What the flow show? I like that. Hey, look, Shawnee, you know we're gonna have a lot of we're gonna have a lot more shows. So Shawnee, we might get a show called What the Flow Show. Hey, look, I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna use that name ever, Shauna. But what's up, Lauren, Shauna, Jennifer? Jennifer, the food was good, Jennifer. Jennifer, I had a garlic salmon mashed potato dish from the super chat money you sent me. It was so good, Jennifer. Oh, it was amazing. Amazing. I ate it in about 30 seconds. But yeah, y'all. So what y'all got lined up? What y'all got lined up for us to talk about in the lunch show? What y'all got lined up for the lunch show, y'all, that we could talk about? Y'all know what I'm doing now. I'm getting our Apple and Spotify people loaded. For the people that don't know the routine, what I do is the first hour, I work on my podcast equipment and I do the Apple and Spotify show. And so y'all seeing me in real time. I have to take the information out of my interface. I know this sounds crazy. This sounds like super nerdy stuff, but trust me, it ain't. I ain't really good at equipment, but I know how to work this. So what I do is I take the SD card out of the interface, put it in the laptop, and then I upload the show for all of our Apple and Spotify and Apple, Spotify, and everybody that's listening on those other platforms. So that's what I'm doing right now. So give me a second. Let me play. Look, y'all know what I got to do. Play our little music for a second. Don't go nowhere. I got way more to talk about. Let me just load it to get our Apple and Spotify people together. And we're back. What we got lined up for, please like the live, share the live, like the show. If you want to subscribe to the podcast for exclusive content and to support the podcast, the Buzzsprout link is in my notes of the YouTube page, and I think it's in the notes of Facebook. Also, if you listen to the show on Apple and Spotify, it's in the show notes on your phone on the podcast app. What's up, Amy? Larry Johnson, what's up? We got a Facebooker in here. Everybody, say hello to Larry Johnson. He's one of my Facebook followers. Everybody, welcome him to the morning crew, the breakfast crew. Get your Flo Pacino, and everybody say what's up to Larry Johnson. Show him the love. Show him the love, and it ain't nothing but love in our breakfast crew, bro. We get here, we tackle the news, we get straight to the truth, and we spread love. Everybody in here, once you become part of the morning breakfast crew, you become family. I told you I honestly be missing over the weekend when I got to go from Friday to Monday. By Sunday, I'll be ready to get back on and be ready to talk, but I know I have to. What y'all got lined up for the for the lunchtime show, y'all? What's been going on in Oh, sweet. Look at Jessica. Everybody say what's up to Jessica. Jessica says she's been flowing with me on social media, but I keep catching your lives and I like it too, Jessica. Everybody say what's up to Jessica. Our breakfast crew is getting bigger and bigger today, and we all appreciate it. We all appreciate it. We love our breakfast crew. Nothing like we get to come together. We get to come together, talk about these events, and Larry in the building. Oh, wow. Hold up. Who said? I see somebody said something in the hospital. Hold on. Where did I see that at? Okay, here we go. So, hey, everybody in the crew. Minnie Me's niece is in the hospital. We need to rally and pray for her. So everybody, I need everybody right now in this live, pray for Minnie Me's niece. She is in the hospital. We all thoughts and prayers to her. Minnie Me is one of our day one supporters of this movement. The very first subscriber that I ever had was Minnie Me. So let's all give thoughts and prayers to Minnie Me and her niece. Said her niece, right? Yeah, her niece. So what we got on deck for the lunchtime show, y'all? Check this out, y'all. What we gonna talk about? Breaking news. All right, look. I think I'm about to try to hook up my mic again because I want y'all to hear this. No, you can't hear this. I don't think y'all gonna be able to hear this. But anyway, check this out, y'all. Breaking news. Suge Knight says Snoop Dogg is secretly trying to bail out Keefy D because he's talking too much about Tupac's murder. Did y'all hear that? And I wish I didn't unhook my equipment because I don't know if I hook it up if it might mess it up. But Suge Knight he's on the Art of Dialogue, and he said, "Yeah, we want to hear it." I'll have it. Let me try. Well, let me see. We'll put it like this. I'll have it set up for us in the lunchtime show, Amy, where we can listen to it. Because not right now. Right now, the audio show is uploading, so I don't want to throw it off. But I'll paraphrase it for now. But basically, Suge Knight, who's already said that Snoop Dogg was in the middle of that Diddy, Tupac killing, whatever. Again, Suge Knight is saying Snoop Dogg is secretly trying to bail out Keefe D. Keefe D is in jail right now for the murder of Tupac, and everybody know he's been telling on Diddy, possibly even implicating Snoop. And Suge Knight says Snoop has been busting his butt trying to get Keefe D out. So let's pay attention to what's going on there. Yeah, so they already moved the trial back. Y'all know it's something going on behind the scenes. Y'all know it's something going on behind the scenes. So Keefe D, Snoop Dogg about to be looking at Snoop Dogg, y'all. They about to be looking at Snoop Dogg. We've been talking about that. Matter of fact, y'all been in the chat talking about Snoop Dogg having something to do with it even more than me. I got to give y'all credit on that one. Y'all been saying that Snoop Dogg hands ain't clean. Oh, Choke No Joke got the tea. Prayers for you and the family, mini me. But Choke, I gotta check out my boy Choke No Joke. You know, that's my boy. I'm gonna go check out Choke No Joke so I can report it. What's up, Michelle? Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. That's why Snoop riding the DJ trains real hard. Yeah. Snoop Dogg. Hey, look. And see, that's why I always take what my followers and listeners say and put it in my mind. I don't shut down anybody. Y'all was saying that Snoop wasn't clean even before I started looking at Snoop hard. Y'all wasn't cutting Snoop no slack. Yeah, this about to be crazy, y'all. So pay attention to Keefe D now, because I already thought it was strange that they pushed it back. I always thought it was strange that they pushed it back. I'm like, why would they push the trial back? This trial's from 30 years ago. What you need more time for? Snoop Dogg made a U-turn real quick, Michelle says. You ain't never lied. Yeah, man. So who gonna give me? I'm saying, hey, look, I'm waiting to say who gonna give me lunch today. Y'all got me spoiled. I'm ready for lunch. With my lunch money. It was like when you was a kid and you be waiting for your mom to give you lunch money. You always wonder how much. When my mom was feeling good, she'd give me $3. But when she was tight, she'd give me like $2 or $1.75. I think like back when we was paying for food, it was like in school, it was like $1.75 for like the actual meal. And then it was like if you had parents, if your mom could give you, if you had parents that could give you any little extra money, they'd throw a little dollar on top of it, and then you could get something out the vending machine. So it used to be funny. You'd be sitting there waiting to see. I used to be waiting to see how much money my mom left on the table for lunch money. And when I seen more than $2, I always got happy. I'm like, cool, I could buy something out the vending machine now. And then you had spoiled kids who used to get like $5 every day for lunch. They were just spoiled. They get $5 every day for lunch. And we used to have to make our little $1.75 stretch. Yeah, I believe Snoop never liked Tupac. I believe Snoop never liked Tupac. I believe he was always jealous of Tupac, and Tupac was the type of person to just say what was on his mind, and he didn't hide. And a lot of people can't handle that. Everybody wants the truth. Everybody wants the truth, but everybody can't handle the truth, and that's the problem. It's like people say they want the truth, but then sometimes you like when you give them the truth, then they want to get mad or get offended or be like, why are you saying that about this person or that person? Like, well, I thought you wanted the truth. If you didn't want the truth, say, hey, look, I can't handle the truth. Feed me, tell me what I want to hear. But if you want the truth, you have to be able to handle the truth. Y'all remember that old school movie? I don't remember the name of the movie, but the classic line was like, somebody said they wanted the truth, and he was like, you can't handle the truth. I didn't even know when I was a kid, I didn't know really what that meant and why it was such a profound line. But when you get older, you realize everybody wants the truth, but only a small portion of us can accept the truth. Ain't that so real? See, I can handle the truth, whether it's what I want to hear or don't want to hear. If you tell me you disagree with me on something and you give me your points, it don't make me mad one bit. I appreciate you telling me your truthful feelings, but everybody ain't like that. The minute I say something that somebody that might follow me disagree with, they act like we supposed to agree with everything I say. That ain't what the truth is. The truth is the truth. The truth don't matter what I want to hear. The truth, it don't matter what you want to hear, what I want to hear, what your mama want to hear, your daddy, what your kids want to hear. The truth don't never change. So you got to be able to accept the truth first. Don't ask for the truth if you can't accept the truth. I can accept the truth. Can you? Biggie was the money train for Diddy for sure. Diddy, when you think about it, none of Diddy's artists prospered as a result of Diddy. Every artist Diddy had left in shambles. Biggie left in shambles. God rest his soul. Mace left in shambles. 112 left in shambles. Black Rob left in shambles. G-Dep left in shambles. I don't know what happened to Faith. Lil' Kim ain't been the same. And Lil' Kim, you don't see her standing up for Diddy. So at the end of the day, Diddy has been an opportunist. Diddy been a devilish freak. It just took a long time for it to finally come out. Exactly. We them boys said it right there. Everybody wants the truth until it ain't convenient. Not then they mad at the truth. Oh, wouldn't that Dreamer got some tea for us? Hold on, that Dreamer. Let me see what T Nut Dreamer got for us. I seen this interview with Jag, and she said Jay-Z, Diddy, and B are all connected to Kathy White and Kim Porter's unaliving. Yeah, I heard that. I definitely heard that. Y'all, I can't wait till this trial about to start. It's about to get crazy, but to be honest, I can't wait for this Enterprise letter. Y'all know what the Enterprise letter, right? The Diddy Enterprise letter. Let me break that down to y'all right quick. The Diddy Enterprise letter. The Diddy Enterprise letter. The Diddy Enterprise letter is going to show a summary of events It says Mr. Combs provided laced alcoholic beverages to minors and sex workers at homes in California, New York, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Mr. Combs and Christina Coram instructing her staff to retrieve rugs so she could provide it to Mr. Combs. Christian Combs rugging and sexually assaulting women. Mr. Combs detailing how he planned to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact of his public image of Cassie Ventura's lawsuit. Young Miami's cousin and or assistant sexually assaulting people. This Enterprise letter is about to break all of that down. And it's going to break down who helped, what they did, how much money they spent, all of that. And guess what? It's also going to bring the co-conspirators, meaning more names will be added, allegedly, according to this Enterprise letter. Larry Reed, I got to check that out. Hey, y'all, everybody say bye to Jennifer. The ER is popping. Y'all know we a hard-working bunch. Enjoy, Jennifer. Glad to see you in the morning session. And that's why I'm glad I have 2 sessions, because sometimes people can't make it to the first breakfast episode, but they're able to hit the lunch episode. And some people can't hit the lunch episode, and they're able to hit the breakfast episode. So have a great day, Jennifer, and thanks for the lunch. Thanks again. And I see Mini-Me, I see you said something about TD Jakes. I'm trying to go back to the chat. What did you say about TD Jakes, Mini-Me? Okay, here we go. So Mini-Me said that TD Jakes has a defamation lawsuit. He's not going after Dwayne Youngblood, but TD Jakes is going after Larry Reed. Chat. Are y'all familiar with that? TD Jakes and L.A. Reid. That I ain't see that Mini-Me. But I'll definitely look into it. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Look at Dreamer, y'all. So, hey, Dreamer, this is a perfect time to talk about it, because I know you. I don't know. I need to find somebody like you, not Dreamer, or anybody that might be interested. I want to do like my concept for the 6 p.m. show. I want to do it more like Clubhouse style, where, you know, a group of us can get on and kind of just talk. It'll be more like audio, kind of like how they do on Clubhouse. So I want to put a little crew together for that. I'm going to call it Breakfast at Dinner. Breakfast for Dinner. And so that's what me and Greg I've been talking to Greg about. And somebody like you, I don't know what your schedule is, not Dreaming, but somebody like you and maybe Shan or somebody like that, or anybody. It's open to anybody. But I do want to put like a Clubhouse style show together for the evening time, where it's basically just like a panel and everybody kind of like in the box can kind of just talk about what the heck going on. So I'm gonna be putting laying the groundwork for that show, but I'm gonna be looking for like probably about 4 people to assist on just commentary here and there. It won't be every day. It will be like, it'll start off maybe once or twice a week, and then if everybody enjoys it, you know, we'll do more. We talk about the news here. I don't know what Natasha's talking about, but if you want to talk about Diddy or what's going on in the news, okay, Mini-Me, you want to be a part of it? Okay, Mini-Me, I'm glad. I will I will reach out. I will I think oh yeah, I got your email address, Mini Me. And we talk on Instagram. So I'll reach out to you on Instagram and maybe you can help put it together. So I need Mini Me and probably like 3 other people. Okay. All right, Lauren. So we got 2. So we got Lauren and Mini Me so far. Perfect. So Lauren, aren't you Tiffany on Facebook or something? Because I always call you Lauren because of your name on here. But I think when you reach out to me, oh, do I already have a house? No, I don't. No, I don't already have a house. I don't already have a house, but what I want to do, hold on, the Clubhouse. I'm trying to bring that concept to the YouTube channel though. I don't want to do it on Clubhouse, Natasha. But I would still be interested in getting a house on Clubhouse, and doing something. But my vision is to bring it to YouTube. So I'm open to ideas, but maybe we have a house on Clubhouse and we'll do it on YouTube. I don't know, but I want to bring it to YouTube because nobody really doing it on YouTube. Not really. And I think YouTube is a good platform for that type of show where everybody kind of get to talk in the evening. And you know what I mean? So we'll definitely put that together. But I think, Natasha, I'll look into. Okay, here we go. I'll look into that. Why not have guest spots for the Clubhouse? Why not have guest spots for the Clubhouse? What you mean by that, Amy? Oh, you down, Nadrima? Okay. So we got Nadrima. Let me write that down because you get old, you be trying to remember stuff like when you was young, and you forget that stuff. You'll forget it in 2 seconds. So let me write this down because it's important because I've been working on this show. Y'all know me. I take my time. Like by the time a show comes out, I've already been working on it and planning it for months. So y'all know I've been talking about breakfast for dinner for a minute, but I've been wanting to bring a different element. And I think that Clubhouse style element would be perfect. So I got Mini Me. I got Lauren, Tiffany. And I got Nadrima. I'm going to already just put Shan down since Shan the one made me do a podcast. So I'm making her be a part of the breakfast for dinner show. That's going to be a good one, y'all. So I appreciate y'all lining up and getting down with it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Michelle, then I got you too. Yeah, like a rundown. Exactly. Y'all know what I'm saying. Something real laid back. You know how we do our shows. Nothing too structured. Just a panel where we can review the week and what's been going on. And then everybody can get a chance to actually talk out loud. And then we still have people in the chat and all of that. So, yeah. So, okay, Michelle, I'll put you down too. And that's another thing. We can have a lot of people so that certain shows, everybody ain't going to be able to make every show. So if we got a nice list of people, then we'll have a lot, enough people to like keep it going without, let's say if Michelle or the Dreamer ain't able to make an episode or Mini Me, and then we got enough people to still keep it going. So I appreciate that. So I got you down too, Michelle. I think it's going to be an awesome idea. And like I said, nobody on YouTube is even really doing it like that. So I think it'll be good. Okay, Felicia, I got you too. Great. This is awesome. So I got Felicia down for the breakfast for dinner show too. So I got 6 people. And then anybody else, reach out to a Mini Me or Amy. If anything, anybody else want to be a part of it, even if it's not you, if you just know somebody that you feel is a part of this movement, reach out to me and let me know. Right now, so far, I have Mini Me, Lauren, Nadrima, Shan, Michelle, and Felicia. Anybody else, you're more than welcome. This is our thing. It's going to be another show that we're going to put together and we're going to make pop. Because I definitely want to do something in the evening. Exactly. Yeah, we can switch up days. Yep. Felix. Is Felix around? Is Felix around? Can we put him down or what? Amy, is Felix in here or is he gone? Well, if he's gone, maybe we'll see him at lunch. But I would like to have. I don't write him down until Felix say he want to do it. But oh shoot, hold on, y'all. The episode just finished downloading, so I gotta give me 1 second. I'm about to download this, upload this episode. All right, y'all. Our Apple and Spotify listeners are ready to go. We just uploaded our show, our early morning podcast show. We just uploaded it. It is officially on Apple and Spotify and everywhere in between. So y'all know what we do. What did I miss in the chat? Y'all had some good ideas. What did I miss? Oh yeah, you know Shan already in. What Amy had a good idea. What good idea did Amy have? Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Amy. Amy said she can't wait to put the faces to the names. Yeah, we definitely about to do it. I'm glad that y'all are down to do it with me and Greg. And we're gonna get this thing rocking and rolling. We're gonna get everybody. Apple announced yesterday plans to invest more than $500 billion in the US over the next 4 years. Wow. So Apple announced yesterday plans to invest more than $500 billion in the US over the next 4 years, marking its largest ever spending commitment. Wow. That's gonna be perfect for us, y'all. So definitely we're gonna definitely get this show going. I'm gonna reach out to everybody, and make sure before this live is over, make sure I got everybody who trying to be down. Listen to this list: Mini Me, Lauren, Nadrima, Shan, Michelle, Felicia, and we waiting to get Felix confirmation. So I'm gonna just leave it blank for now. But is there anybody else in this chat that wants to be a part of the Breakfast for Dinner show? Speak now, and I'm gonna write you down. And other than that, yeah, I've been talking about it. Oh, Felix is here. For some reason, I can't see none of Felix's comments. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Sometimes I ain't seen none of Felix's comments, even right now. So I'm gonna write his name down since y'all said he raised his hand. But for some reason, oh, there we go. There we go. I just seen you. Sometimes this little software acts up. I ain't seen none of your stuff till just now, Felix. So I got you down. Felix. Perfect. Oh man, y'all know I'm excited. I've been almost more excited for the Breakfast for Dinner show than any of the shows, just because I got the concept in my head, and with the group of people we are like that I got together and our crew and how we rock, the Breakfast for Dinner show could be epic. I'm telling you. Nobody has took that Clubhouse concept and really brought it to YouTube. Like nobody. They'll bring their Clubhouse content to YouTube, but nobody has brought that style to YouTube. And I think it could be big because, you know, everybody, we want to talk about stuff. We want to have a panel, especially in the evening time. Like I want to have an evening show, but I don't want to do the same type of show that I do for morning and lunch. I want to do something totally different for the evening. And I'm thinking about 6 p.m. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Hey, let's be thankful that Michelle was able to go enjoy her concert, the New Edition concert, and make it back safe and sound with no issues on the plane. We know we can't take that for granted no more these days. So Michelle, I'm grateful and happy that you didn't have any issues. And see, like on the Breakfast for Dinner show, people want to hear how the New Edition concert was. People want to hear what songs they did and what, you know, what was some of the highlights. See, that's the type of stuff that on top of news, you know, give us an opportunity to talk about stuff like that too. Relationship talk and mature relationship talk, not this toxic relationship talk that everybody do that just is really made for everybody to argue. We can have real conversations where we're not just up here looking for shock value. We actually talking about stuff. That's what I want to do. Wow, y'all. Starbucks is ready to lay off 1,100 corporate workers globally this week. Will eliminate several hundred unfilled positions. Wow. We got to talk about that at the lunch show for sure, Mini-Me. Don't let us forget. See, I knew it was. We want to hear about that. Hey, oh, hold on. I went to the wrong comment. I was trying to go to Michelle's comment about the concert. Y'all know, if y'all didn't know, Michelle went to I think Vegas to see New Edition. She said the concert was lit. She said Marsha was there. Big Daddy Kane was there. Wow. See, that's y'all see why we need a Breakfast for Dinner show. Because we need Michelle talking about that. I want to hear about it. Y'all know I love music. Hey, Mini-Me got the ticker going. Let me keep up with Mini-Me because this is all news we need to hear about. So let's see. What did I miss? I got you at Starbucks. Okay, Nadreema, let me start with Nadreema says she's in Texas, and Ken Paxton and 18 other governors are suing Costco because of this. The company has spoken to us about it, but we know. Now what do you mean, Nadreema? The governor is suing Costco because of what? I missed it. Let me know what you're talking about. I know. Okay, and then Mini-Me right here says federal judge temporarily bars Department of Government Efficiency from accessing sensitive data from the Education Department and Office of Personnel Management related to plaintiffs. Wow. It is getting crazy. Who is suing Dodge? So is that the WHO organization is suing the Doge? Is that what you're saying? Oh, DEI. Okay, so now I can go back to what that dreamer said. I think Michelle just answered the question. I think she's talking about the DEI. And Nadreema says, I want to share this to y'all. If y'all don't know, I work for Costco, phenomenal company to work for. They are standing 10 toes down and refuse to get rid of DEI programming. So let's support Costco. So look, Costco is a supported company on this platform. We support Costco. Yeah, we are going to support Costco, Nadreema. I will make sure that I let everybody know on my platforms that Costco is standing 10 toes with DEI. And so for that, the best way we can show our appreciation for any company that's standing 10 on that, best way we can show our appreciation is by supporting that business. So I'm in full support of Costco for sure. Mini Me says, wealthy real estate brothers face new lawsuits as defense claims criminal investigation was orchestrated. So they almost trying to do the Diddy approach, huh? Everybody trying to use the Diddy approach to try to get out these nasty allegations. But it ain't gonna work. And I like it. And I like it. Shout out to Michelle, Nadreema. Look at it, Michelle. Look at our crew. Michelle said she getting her membership back with Costco this weekend. Let's get it. Yeah, that was that's kind of been news floating around, but yep, Mookie, Diddy's lawyer, Diddy lawyer, it's a guy named last name Rico, quit on him. He said he cannot go forward. There are a lot of speculation. Some people saying it's because of some new charges or new evidence that shows Diddy is involved in like witchcraft, blood sacrifice type stuff. That's one rumor. Also, we have the rumor where, which is the one I also believe too, that Diddy is only listening and only working with the lawyers that are doing everything he wants to do. So the lawyer that left, he didn't even have access to talk to Diddy no more. The guy Rico, his name is Rico, the lawyer, he said that he would have to talk to Diddy through the other attorneys. So he had to get out of there. So yeah, that's that. So I've been speaking on that from the beginning about the law that Diddy's legal team is just a dumpster fire and it's Diddy's fault actually. I'm gonna check out Tisa on that. I did hear people saying that Rico was fed. I wouldn't doubt it. Like he represented Osama bin Laden, so who knows what he is. But if he was fed, and at the same time people saying Diddy was fed, I kind of don't know what to do with that information. I have to do some more digging because a lot of people say Diddy a fed. So I want to look into it. You know, I love Tisa Tell, so I'm definitely going to check her out and see what she said about it. But I wouldn't doubt it. I definitely wouldn't doubt it. Like I said, they said Diddy was a fed. Yeah, hey, look, I'm with you, Amy. Oh, I would love to be a fly on the wall. Oh, I would love to be a fly on the wall and hear what them attorneys saying, man. Hey, look, if I could be a fly on the wall and then bring the information to y'all, that would be clutch. I would be a fly on the wall and I would come straight back to this. I would come straight back to this platform, and y'all know me. I'll be like, listen to what was going on. I would love to be a fly on the wall and know what the heck they talking about, because you know it's drama. Oh yeah, Diddy singing like the Temptations or the Five Heartbeats. Diddy is back there singing, singing, singing. Oh yeah, we the boys. Oh yeah, access granted. Access granted. Hey, look, they gonna be mad at me. Show not gonna end anyway. Right, at all. Oh yeah, we about to. Hey, look, we about to. I told you, I'm gonna be able to tell you what cologne Diddy got on. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna be so close to the action. It's gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, he gonna be singing like a canary. Okay, shout out to G Money back in the building. G Money, if you missed it, we putting together our panel for our show that we working on called the Breakfast for Dinner. It's gonna be it's gonna be a spinoff from the Flow Show No Filter shows, and we have a panel right now. The panel right now is Mini Me, Lauren, Nadrima, Shan, Michelle, Felicia, and Felix. So if you or anybody else is interested, I just wanted to let you know, no pressure, you don't have to. It's just for anybody who is interested to come on in the evening show. And like, we're gonna have a panel. It'll be all audio. So unless people want to show their face, to me, you don't have to show your face. It could be like kind of like how Greg do it, where it be a bunch of bubbles. But like I said, if you want to show your face, that's up to you. But I just want to have a panel of people talking about what's going on in these cases, real life stuff, everything. Kind of like what we do, but just to another level, because now it's going to be a panel, and this show would air probably at like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Something like that. 6, no later than 7. I think 7 p.m. will be the latest. I probably would like to have it at 6 p.m., but I would get with y'all and see kind of what time between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. would y'all like to do it. It don't matter to me, because it's going to be a show like Mini Me and the panel more or less going to run it more than me. So I want to reach out to y'all and see what time slot y'all would like in between 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8 p.m. or any time in between, what time y'all would want to do. So we'll figure that out. But I just want to let you know, G Monet, what's going on, what we've been talking about, what you missed when you popped out. Okay, that's good. That's good, G Money. Even if you can't talk too much or whatever, you can still help out the panel in other ways. So I'll put you down for sure. All right, got you. So we got G Monique too. All right, so that's good. We got it good. I think we got room for 2 more slots. So we'll take 2 more slots, whether it's on this show or maybe on the lunchtime show. Somebody will want to get down. But like I said, we got 2 more slots available, and anybody that's a part of this movement is welcome. Like I told y'all from the beginning, this is the people's platform. I'm just the representative of the whole movement flow, but this is our platform that we want to continue to build, continue to recruit people, and build it so we can continue to talk about the stuff that we want to talk about. And we want to be able to call out these businesses, call out these companies, call out these individuals, And if we got our own movement and our own independence, we don't never have to worry. We can say whatever the hell we want to say. And that's the whole point behind these shows. And of course, on top of that, we get to bond and meet cool people and do cool things with cool people. So that's been my whole vision behind it. It is coming to fruition faster than I ever thought. Shout out to TikTok for banning me, because I would have never been going this route this fast, and I would never change it. Like I wouldn't. I love what TikTok did for me. I appreciate it, and I will be back. But when I be back, it'll just be more as a hobby, more as my leisure, and I'm gonna still be saying whatever I want to say. And if they want to ban me when I come back, so be it. I'll just keep coming back. But I think I'm gonna make my presence back known on TikTok probably like April 1st. I'll probably announce and get back on TikTok April Fool's Day. That's my plan. So yeah, appreciate it. What Michelle talking about? Oh, she talking about the go check out Tisa for sure. Tisa Tells probably one of the only other people that I really like listen to and follow her work and follow her YouTube. Red Note. Oh, I started to get a Red Note account and then I didn't follow through, but I will get one. I'll do Red Note and TikTok at the same time. Wow, I didn't see that. Mini Me says that Putin offers Russian and Ukrainian rare minerals to U.S. We might get into that at lunchtime too. Tisa Tells. Okay, that's what's up, Nadreema. Nadreema said, I'm showing my face. I ain't mad at you at all, Nadreema. I ain't mad at you at all. Oh. All right, yeah, I'll let you know if we do the Red Note. If we migrate to Red Note, I'll definitely let everybody know. But yeah, so we got the lunchtime show coming up. Many subjects. I'm gonna continue to put the notes together for the show. Please like the live, share the live, whatever. So y'all check me out. I'm gonna finish getting everything together. If y'all want to send me some stuff for the lunchtime show, y'all know y'all can send it to me on social media or anywhere. I know that's gonna be crazy. I'll be able to keep a straight face. Because I'm gonna be so focused on taking notes, because they said you gotta take old school notes. They say you can't take no phone, so I'm gonna be in there like this. So I'm gonna be locked in. Oh yeah, Justin Bieber for sure. So Justin Bieber, we're gonna touch on Justin Bieber in the lunchtime show as well. Other than that, y'all, I'm about to get to work. You know what? I didn't even have my lunch my lunch information. I forgot. I didn't even have my thing going, y'all. Look, y'all know I'm getting used to all this stuff. I forgot to have my this thing. I have to have my ticker going so I can get some lunch. So if anybody want to send me lunch money, you are more than welcome. My Cash App is in the ticker and my Apple Pay. Y'all know they call me Greedy Flow. So I'm a cheap date. I'm an easy, just a meal. A meal is all you need, and I'm happy. But other than that, we got to spill it. Everybody, we out. Yeah, they're gonna tell me to stop laughing. Y'all know I'm gonna be trying to keep my composure. But let me get up out of here. See y'all at the lunchtime show. I appreciate y'all. My boy Greg will be in the building for sure. Much love. Like it on your way out. I'm out. Taco Tuesdays. Send me a Cash App so I can get some tacos. Y'all see my Cash App in the ticker right here. Or you can send me an Apple Pay to that number. I'm out. Love y'all.